Okay, I'm going to show you how to use G3 Professional Scratch Remover. We've just removed a large scratch out of this Range Rover. Now most of this is paint transfer, so what you want to be looking out for is clear coat damage compared to paint transfer. So whoever's been driving this has obviously knocked the top of it, and most of that was actually paint transfer off another car. The great thing is it looked to me like a van, in all honesty, and you'll see why in a second. But this is mostly removed. That if we had our DA polishers, which we don't, we're doing this as an ad hoc on the service, we would have completely taken this out. But this stuff is absolutely fantastic. I don't think you're going to beat it, in all honesty. So yeah, I think definitely go with G3 Professional Scratch Remover, and this is how to use it.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the benefit of talking through it. Reason being, it does help just to know what you're getting into when you're using this and how exactly to use it. I think there is a specific method. We've been using it for years, and this is the best way I know how. So it starts off as a much heavier grit, a much heavier polish. Now you're going to want to put quite a bit of pressure at the start, and then as you go, you want to relieve the pressure on that slightly and polish at a faster rate, because it's breaking down as the polishes go, similar to Maguire's compounds. Any kind of polish or scratch remover that has the ability to break down into finer segments and repolish and refine is a polish you want to know. They make a huge difference. You find this quite often with the 3-in-1s. Anyway, I digress. So paste it on with your finger, give it a nice amount. You do want a nice amount because you don't want to be biting at the paint without this. You want to be making sure you're actually using the lubrication within the product the whole time. So you can see that, just polishing through it again, same thing, work it finer, faster, and then alleviate the pressure right up until you've got almost a fine polish what you're working on. It will almost feel like a wax. Now you do want to top this off with wax afterwards, in all honesty, just to bring a bit of the gloss back, because it can dull down the paint. One of the extra steps you could do is machine polish it afterwards to really bring that gloss back into it. We're just doing this as an ad hoc on our service today, so we don't have our machine polishers, but that is an extra step. That's actually what we do in our machine polishers. To remove scratches, you initially use the G3 Professional Scratch Remover, then you go into your second and third stage. Okay, so again, nice healthy amount on there. Start with the hard pressure, buff hard, and then loosen it up. And then just lighten the pressure and go quicker and quicker and quicker, right up until you've got a fine polish. And you'll find that'll leave an absolute perfect finish. There is a tiny bit of that scratch, just see under that body line there. That scratch actually will not remove. I haven't got my paint depth gauge with me. As I say, it's an ad hoc. I would remove that with a paint depth gauge, but you're going to want to be checking to see how much clear coat you're removing if you're removing something that deep. So bear that in mind. Don't rub at this for 5 minutes, only give it 3. 2 or 3. Now that's the finished product. Something what will look like it wouldn't remove, a body shop would have charged you hundreds for. It's something you can in reality do at home, or ask any of our consultants on the service to actually remove that for you. So yeah, really pleased with that. We'll snip back to an end shot just to show you how it looked originally. Any body shop would have, I think, taken that job on and not done what we had done. So it's always worth just checking with us. By all means, feel free to drop us any DMs or questions. We're very responsive on Instagram. And yeah, this is just an example of how to use the G3 Professional Scratch Remover. It's fantastic stuff. We're not sponsored by them. We spend a fortune on it. Go through about a tube a month each. Please do like and subscribe.